Hi. In other videos, we have seen how to apply different Angular migration when you upgrade the application. In Angular 17, we have got the input signal and output signal. In this video, we will see how to replace new event emitter and the add output decorators with the new signal output. For example, this is a way we define the output. Here we have the submitted, which is marked as an output decorator. If you go to its definition, you can see it's a decorator with a metadata and it's an object of type event emitter. In the new way, what you can do, you can mark it as output and you need to import it from Angular core. So if you check this one in Angular core, capital output is a decorator that we don't want to use anymore, and small output is something which is a signal, and this is what we want to replace in our code. So this should be our code now. But now if you notice, if I search in my application, I have so many files where I'm using this one. So I don't want to do this manually everywhere. And similar in your case as well, you may have different projects where you have lots of input and outputs. What we can do, we can apply the this output signal migration here. So what I will do, I will just run this command and let's see what happens. It's asking which directory it want to migrate, the current one. It will go through the files and update the application. So it has updated the 17 files and you can see the change. If I can just zoom out a little bit, you can see here output selected was replaced with the simple output and with the type number. What is the number? Here it was a number used as a type for this event emitter. Now it is for the output. If you notice, the way you use it doesn't change. Meaning, if I try to find its uses, here we have the output here, country selected, it doesn't change. So I have this, where was it? Country selected here, country selected output, and this output is being used the same way. So all the changes I have, it just replace the way you declare the output emitter. And now you can see I have these files ready. Change here. I can try to compile my application one more time. npm start, just to make sure there are no compilation errors, if any. It's building, and we got few compilation errors. So let's see what happens here. If we go here, this is supposed to be a Boolean type. So if we check the, where is that file? Let me open it one more time, confirmation. And if we check the type, here we created form validity change event emitter as boolean here, but while specifying we did not mention the boolean. That is why it didn't update type here. So in this case, if I just put boolean here, this should fix this one error. And let's say, yeah, that error is fixed. Let's go to the next one, on option edit. So here also we're trying to emit something. Let's check the file. Before that it was of type any. So I don't want to use any here. Maybe I will try to use unknown and see if it works. And that error should be gone. Now let's go to the next error. Okay, so let's go to the engine select. Output unknown is still giving me error. So I will just say any here and let's go to the next one. Mm, Again, form validity, it should be boolean, and we have this boolean here, and compilation is done. Let me restart again. Npm start. So as you can see, the migration depends on how your existing code is. This is one of the example. Here best practices were not followed. It should have been, type would have been mentioned here, then it would have been output boolean by default. But we can fix those error and find ourselves if that is the case in your project. Okay, so there are no errors, some warnings, which is fine. And if we can quickly open the application just to make sure everything works in a browser, I will try to just load it here. Check the console error one more time. Error, API errors is fine. No connect, no compilation error. That's good. Cool. So this is how you can apply the migration, output migration. And in other video, I did the input migration, inject service. So do check it out. If you have any question, drop me a comment. Thank you. Bye bye.